And hello everybody, welcome to Blitzpit. We've got a cracker of a game here. So we've got Khornight versus Hoyleyboy. Put the skills on for you lads. We're a couple of minutes late, so we are going to just crack on. We are going to be joined by Seany shortly. So let's have a quick look at the teams. We've got Khornight with a Frenzy Block Ogre. Frenzy Block Ogre, that's going to be pretty damn funny. What else we got? So, Ogres on defense. We've got a Sure Hands Ogre. All, of course, have block. We've got a Leader Ogre. And I don't think there's any skills on these Snotlings. He's got 3 bench. So we are going to switch this view around just for the Lizard's point of view. And we are going to have a quick look at the Lizard team. So we've got a Block Sigor. We got 6 Block Saurus and just 4 unskilled skinks. So pretty standard on that one. I am just going to quickly check and see if I can grab Seany. He said he'd be right back. So. Alright, let's have a look. So, Khornight sporting the Ogres. Gentle gust of wind pushes the ball. And that is a ball landing on the LOS. Which is going to make it kind of difficult. It's not really where you want the ball. You don't want it that close to the Ogres. Not at this stage. So he's getting himself a nice 2D block here. 1 in 9 could be terrible. Doesn't get it, gets the POW. Knocks him back. Oh, and an armor break. And an injury! Holy moly! He's been eating his Weetabix this morning, and that's the Sure Hands. That is the Apo. That is 100% the Apo. But obviously, it makes it very good for the Lizards for the drive. Very, very good. He's down to 5 Ogres for the drive. So, and that is the first hit. Massive hit. Does mean that the Sure Hands Ogre is safe for the second half. So here comes a Mighty Blow hit with the Croxagore. Gets the POW. Gets the knockdown, no armor break this time, snakes the armor roll there. So he's moving the Saurus into position. This is a little bit scary, like when you build the cage it can be scary because if you fail the pickup you can get the bouncy ball that goes out and it could go anywhere, but he picks up the ball, first time of asking. This is a great first turn for the Lizardmen here. Hoyleyboy will be very happy, and another armor break on an Ogre, holy moly. This guy is packing a punch today. And yeah, it just pushes him off. So there's no free hits for the Ogres here. There's only going to be 1 blitz. He has no guard. This is just one thing to point out. Rick Reckless went for the guard Ogres, and there is no guard on these Ogres. So it's going to be interesting to see if he manages to get anything knocked down. Who is he blitzing? Hello, Seany.
Hello.
I can hear you. How are you, mate?
I'm good. How's it going? I saw there was an injured Ogre.
Yeah, first hit, mate. First hit, Kaz. It was just a badly hurt, so Apo guaranteed to work. Hello, Halo. And also he got a stunned Ogre. So out of like the 4 hits he took, he got 2 armor breaks on Ogres and 1 was a removal. So great start for Hoyleyboy.
Imagine I haven't said anything yet. I'm just entering again.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Well, I'm still catching up, I think.
What is up, Blitzpit Universe? I am Sean and Mezzo here with Vinny Ventura. And well, what a show we have for you tonight. We have the Lizards of the Hoyleyboy against the Khornight.
It's gonna be a mad one. That was pretty brilliant. I'm quite impressed. You've been working on it. Say hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. How's it going, boys?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're still catching up at this point. It was a little bit behind the kickoff. These boys were eager to get out the starting gates, and I don't blame them. So red dice, no skull, gets the push. But yeah, basically interesting that Khornight just went straight for a skink and then didn't get the knockdown. Oh, and there's the bonehead. That wasn't the blitz though, was it? No. I don't think that was the blitz. So, I mean, this is how I would imagine Ogres to perform. I think seeing Rick's Blitzpit qualification has kind of given me a warped opinion on how good Ogres are.
Well, yeah, I think this has caused a problem for them. The fact they've all got block Like in a lot of other matchups, you're going to be hitting block against no block as the ogres, which is a massive buff. Like you're
Deterrent,
knocking people
yeah.
over 75% of the time, 55% of the time, and then all of those hits are with mighty blows. Against lizards, you're not really, but you generally have a good power against lizards in that you can
You can beat on
mark them
them.
up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which hasn't happened so far, but we are only on turn 2, so there's plenty of time for this to turn around. Obviously, it's an overtime format, so if it gets the 1-1 at the end of the game. Other thing with Ogres as well, which is probably a little bit understated. I know it's unlikely, but they do have the one-turner as well, which is pretty huge in Blitzpit, I'd say. Like, having like a 26% or whatever opportunity it is just to win the game is pretty good.
Yeah. BBSL, Rick saved 2 results with one-turners.
I basically
Right.
watching Rick has
It's
made me
mad.
feel like one-turners are like 100% guaranteed to work.
Yeah.
They're insane.
Well, I think one of them, the opponent set up wrong, so he didn't have to land in any tackle zones.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
Plus,
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Like, even like the experienced guys, it's like I feel like Ogres would be one of the races that they probably play least against, just because they're not that popular.
yeah. But still, you should know how to
You should
defend it.
definitely,
Yeah,
yeah.
one
It's not just Ogres, is it? It's universal to all the
yeah.
throw team, mate.
Good. Okay.
So he re-rolled
I
the,
think that was a chain push.
yeah.
Or is he getting a different chain push to try and serve the scheme? I think that's what he's going for. Serve the ball carrying scheme.
How does he
I don't
do
see how
it?
he
I
does
don't.
it.
Is it? Oh, he's gonna dodge.
Oh, frenzy. Oh, but he's rolled the both down. Whilst
Diced.
he rolled a push there,
He was gonna
then he
red
would
dice the
have the red
skink.
dice.
Yeah. That was pretty nice
Yeah.
play from Khornight, to be fair. And especially in a
Classic
1-minute turn
corner,
format.
absolutely rowdy, random.
He tried to pull a Davo, didn't he? Just a crazy surf. I mean,
I played against him in Blitzpit last time with his Kislev, and it was not my most fun experience. I was thinking, oh no, I'm so screwed. What the hell is going on? Why has he done this? Why is it working?
yeah. I thought Khornight was legitimately one of the most fun guys to watch in the last Blitzpit, just because like he was just aggressive,
Yeah.
right? And like he kind of, I think he just took it upon himself just to be aggressive, and it worked. So it's tough, isn't it? Like when people are aggressive in Bloodbowl and it works, that it's really hard to play, like to counterplay it. But generally
Yeah.
speaking, when people are aggressive and it doesn't work, it's it's not so great. Hello, Matthew Nador.
Hello, Matthew. Well, being aggressive has definitely been my strategy in Blitzpit, and just being up in
Yes.
people's faces, trying to do something.
Yeah, make them make hard decisions in a shorter period of time. Just
Yeah,
herp derping is a thing. Like herp derping is a thing.
definitely. I was inspired by Purple Chest's Blitzpit of just get in their face, run up the field,
Yeah.
punch the guy, try and get every inch, and just YOLO it.
One. What do you think about no break tackle ogres?
Yeah, it's fine. You've got so many skills, you probably could have done it. He's picked Frenzy, which he could have anything else. So.
Yeah, anything
Not
else
really
but
work.
frenzy. Even pro.
Anything else, but yeah, that's good.
I mean, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to do that surf if he hadn't had frenzy.
No, it's true. He could have break tackle or guard or something,
And I
and do
guess
some other opportunities.
frenzy is one of them like Blitzpit skills that is probably better in Blitzpit than it is outside of Blitzpit, just because people have less time to consider it.
I mean, maybe, but it's like you're going to be facing good coaches.
Yeah,
and your
that's
ogre.
true. Yeah, and your ogres. Yeah.
Like, it's turn 4 or whatever, and it's already whatever chance he had to go for like damage.
Yeah, it's gone.
Like the thing with that, or we've got like the damage player is like, well, you're in this situation 4 turns in. Next 4 turns, you're not really going to have a chance to go for damage. You have to
Go for the
try and
ball.
salvage the half. So you're only getting like half the value.
Yeah. The removal here could be clutch.
Any removals on the lizards would be very big. I think it's one of the
No bench. Yeah, no bench.
susceptible to it. So traditionally, I think they're one of the teams that Ogres can do something against. Obviously, this is a bit different because everyone has block on both teams.
Yeah, it's it's mental. It's crazy. I think Rick really spotted like a good time for Ogres. I don't even think it's a good time for Ogres, to be fair. I just think there was some luck involved, and
They're pretty good, I think. I think they're better than some teams people have
yes,
taken in this, and they're better than some teams people have taken
yeah.
in Super League. Like when he lined up against Patton, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to end.
And yeah, like I'm surprised KFO took Pro Elves. I didn't think Pro Elves looked super great in this one.
No.
Right, ball base, GG boys. Base with sidestep as well, which is even more GG. Interesting is base. I guess you just have to base them, don't you? You just have to base them to keep them honest.
That guy was on the floor. He's not really going to do anything else with his speed.
There's a KO. That's the first Snotling gone. Just a push. Here comes the GG. I guess he just blitzes with a Saurus, right?
Yeah. And then he's just got to leave him face. If it doesn't.
Kaz is in there.
Over.
He went with the skink. Wow.
I don't know. I would have blitzed with the Saurus. He was heading to get him down. And
I mean, to be fair, if he did blitz him with the Saurus, he wouldn't have got him down without a reroll. So that may have been a genius strategy there from Hoyleyboy. But yeah, if he doesn't get him down on this one, could be tricky. He kind of needs an armor break as well.
I don't think it's that big a deal because you can't. Well,
yeah, it's going to be like
you
triple
could
reds.
some other guys in, but
yeah, that's fine.
That might be safe.
MNG. I mean, he's still going to have 11 players at the moment. He's got another one. He can lose another Snotling and he'll still have 11. Losing that Ogre on the first hit was massive, I think. Really sort of put a stunt in the, put a dent in Khornight's defense.
Yeah, definitely. He only really has 6 players, and now he has 5 players.
You don't Apo that? No. He has got an Apo, hasn't he? He has, yeah.
Yeah. I hope it comes back. KO in the second half. You can also just Apo that.
Yeah, first half, it's the first KO in the second half, isn't it? Really, normally he's going to get 2 KO rolls at it, so it's only a 1 in 4 that he doesn't come back.
Yeah, it's his favourite for any injuries now, or any injuries on.
Oh, Khornight loses his blitz as well. Oh, it's all Ogre. it's all going Ogre. Double bonehead. These are the Ogres that I'm used to seeing. These are the Ogres that I'm used to seeing.
All standing around the halfway line.
Yeah, really stupid. Not doing a lot.
He's definitely going to score on turn 8.
He needs to reroll for the 1-turner as well, so it's just like he's never going to use that reroll.
I can't remember what he used his first reroll. I know it was it the frenzy hit? Did he only have 2?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was the one on a dodge. Get that frenzy push.
Oh, with the Snotling, that was right. Yeah.
I think we have to be a bit more reserved, even though it's the first time for its overtime format, and you want to pressure your opponent, and you can without overtime looming. I think you want to keep it there because you only really have one reroll if you're going to save for the one turn.
Burns the reroll on the hit on the snotling. I mean, he doesn't really need his rerolls, does he, right? But one more
I think I still would have kept it because you've not done enough damage for it to really matter.
I mean, if he gets a knockdown, he can base the ball with an ogre here, right? No, he's
Maybe
gonna
the
use.
maybe the main consideration is just use that sword to protect the ball.
Yeah, he's gonna run the skink across. We might see an ogre dodge here. Is it the Agi 2? So it's a 4+ dodge without a
Yeah,
reroll.
not that bad. I mean, why not? Because you're not going to do anything else.
No, that's pretty locked down, isn't it? I think you just hit a skink and wait for the one turn, right?
Well, maybe you can hit the skink on the left, mark in the end zone, and then try and mark the two sword. Forces skink dodge. I think you can just about do that. With the bone-headed ogre to hit the skink next to the stunned Noblar. And then try and get in your other two Noblars to mark these two swords.
Full instant bonehead.
And then I don't know what you really do as those. It's
oh, baby.
That was his blitz, so he wasn't going for that.
No, he wasn't. No, yeah. I don't know what his blitz is, unless he's trying to get the frenzy guy up. I don't know. Frenzy guy up and foul this Saurus is maybe the play. If he gets him down, of course. I think that's what I would maybe do now. Oh, it doesn't get him down. Oh man, that is a horrible turn for Khornight. That was nothing happening there. 1D the Crocs, Kazuo Ogre.
Yeah, and there's no real pressure either to even.
Nah, there's no pressure here.
On the stall. Yeah. He's not going to have a turn, but then have a chance like this to mark the ball and stuff. So. Yeah. Not a fan of that.
No. Not hugely. Yeah, so he's just out of range of ogres. So I think Khornight's just thinking like I'm just gonna dodge in and base with sidestep and pray.
Yeah, because you could mark from two corners depending how he sets up. No, but you could just blitz you and follow into the end zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Been quite clean from Hoyleyboy. I mean, Khornight's had some pretty horrific dice, but this and obviously the Kaz on the Ogre on the LOS was huge, but it's been pretty comfortable for Hoyleyboy.
Yeah, I mean, one team was Lizards, one team was Ogres.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
The Ogres didn't give themselves the best chance to do anything.
Yeah. A removal on this Ogre could be half-time GG. But no. It's all about this one-turner. You know, you save that reroll for that one-turner and you just snake the pickup. You're 1 in 9 the pickup, or the kick just goes deep and it's impossible to to actually one-turn. It's like pretty crazy.
Yeah. I don't mean loads of because you could have like something like a perfect defense get marked up. In like a knockout format like this, I guess you would. You could just try and double mark all the ogres. So there's lots of things that can go wrong. I think it's people always try and work out the maths on these things. I think it's something like 10%.
I don't know, but I've always been told it's around about 25% or something like that. But I genuinely don't. There's so many things like you say that can go wrong.
It wouldn't be 25%. The landing is 50% at best
Yeah. So you'll have like Yeah, I guess it depends on whether or not you, yeah, you just blitz the ball into the end zone, right?
Yeah, that's no problem. Just got to not roll the 1 in 81.
You can make it 3 at the moment, can't you? No.
I was thinking if you like double mark this, I think you'd do something, but you couldn't do it without 50 players in the end zone, and then you can just blitz,
Yeah.
follow in.
So you can make this 3 now,
You
yeah.
can't get the Bloodbowl 3 touchdowns, the serve touchdown, unfortunately. You've seen
The
the
serve touchdown. Oh, you just hit him.
yeah,
Oh,
the
you
Blood
just...
Bowl 3, the surf touchdown counts as 3 touchdowns.
What?
I saw on a clip on
Oh, it's a
on
bug,
Twitch.
is it? Is it a bug?
Yeah, some guy scored on like turn 15 when he was 1 down, and he won
No
3-1.
way! That sounds awful. I mean, it would be pretty funny
Yeah,
if they just kept it in, like. But yeah, it does. Mate, I haven't even played it. I got my Steam key and I just like.
it
after
creates all sorts of meta tactics, doesn't it? Because you could be 2-0 down, so you're trying to like, get a
chain
player
pushing
into
their
the end
players into
zone.
the end zone, yeah.
Yeah, instead of trying to score 2.
It would be hilarious. It would actually be hilarious. Like chain pushing guys from 4 squares away to try and get them into the end zone so you can surf them in. So,
Yeah, the big risk to go for 2 points, like in the real NFL.
yeah, yeah. It's just was there safeties as well.
They're going for the
Oh
2
yeah,
point
yeah, where
conversion.
they actually score like another mini touchdown rather than kick
Yeah,
it
instead
over
of
the
a
field.
kick,
Yeah,
yeah.
rather than the field goal. They go for the. So
It
yeah,
makes fantasy a hell of a lot better, wouldn't it?
yeah,
Get
it
your
would.
fantasy rich shelf in,
It would.
score 3 touchdowns in 2 plays. Oh my god! Imagine you like
I mean,
playing Widows against some poor guy's dwarves.
you
You
could
like
set
surf him to
records.
runner.
You could set records for high scoring games, definitely.
Yeah. So
How would the SPP work if it counts as 3 touchdowns? Does that mean your player gets like 9 SPP?
it doesn't work. It's Bloodbowl 3.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
This looks like a pretty good 110 defense. Obviously, if you had 3 players, you'd cover this whole middle of the pitch.
Yep.
But the basic idea is you're covering all the tackle zones where
They're gonna land.
it's not well, yeah, where they're going to land. He's left this gap in the middle, but it's not so easy to put someone there because he'll scatter likely into lots of tackle zones. So I reckon he'll go for one of the side. Get the free reroll anyway.
Has he got a snotter on the LOS? No.
He's got one behind. Which
I
I think you should have one on the LOS.
Yeah, just so you get the free square if it's the right kick.
Yeah, because they are movement 5. This might not go far enough.
Yeah, oh, there we go. And is it a 1 in 9? It's not. But yeah, I always like the extra square for the throw. I probably would have gambled with a snotty on the LOS.
Oh no, it looks like he's getting it like this, is he? Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Nice. Nice Khornight.
Frenzy getting massive value. He could have put a Snotling on the LOS.
You could have just put it on the LOS.
It could have been. Yeah, but that's not stylish.
It's not, is it? It's not. So he's got bonus points for style. Making it.
I was going to say, he's susceptible to
Oh
bonus.
no. No.
Okay,
Oh right, so yeah, no, you can still move the last ogre round. Oh, he has to go GFIs now. 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5. Oh right, he's got that one. Yeah, okay. I didn't see that one. I was looking at the sure hands. So yeah, it looks like he's going to throw him down here.
Yeah, maybe 3 squares away from the side of the pitch. I don't know where he was aiming with that.
Who knows? Wi-Fi is stunned. Right,
Well, 1-0 down. and you
Successful
have
half.
to. I guess this is the problem with Ogres in overtime is you have to convert an offensive half, which all of your players are movement 5, and the ones that aren't strength 1 are agility 2 and bonehead. So
And Saurus is back. So we've got 11 lizards as well. Not what you want to see if you're Khornight.
yeah, skink swarming you is not fun at the best of times. But I
Yeah.
think Hoyley will know just to be aggressive with them, get in the
Yeah.
face.
Well, you don't have to worry about Kaz's, do you? Because it's the res format. Like you don't even care. Well, like to an extent, you can base and not worry about repercussions from the following games.
However, you especially don't care because you're 1-0 up. It's the second half. Like this is the time to run all your skinks down. You know, even as CCO, you don't really care. Unless you have
Yeah.
like an agility 4 skink, you might as well actually put them on the line on turn 16 as well. Because you don't. You'd rather they died than the swords.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is true. So what do we get here? We got. I guess is it Ogre Ball? I guess he's got sure hands for a reason.
Yeah.
So
It's too easy for a skink otherwise. To get in and 2 dice. One of the snotlings.
you know that Ogre's gonna bonehead, right? You know he's instantly gonna bonehead.
Yeah, too many things can go wrong.
Yeah. I bet Khornight is.
There's one of them.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, and the kick is so good for the lizards.
Probably mark all the ogres here, do you?
Yeah, probably.
Because you can just get. I'll have a couple of Saurus extra versus whatever's in the backfield, which is all snotlings and 1 ogre. Think about a kind of numbers game where, say, you take 5 ogres versus 5 Saurus and a Crocs, and then play the rest of the game with your skinks against the snotlings.
Yeah.
Obviously, that doesn't hold up forever, but that's how I sometimes kind of think of these trades.
Interesting. Oh right, he's going. I thought he was blitzing the ogre for a second. Then I was like, what? Yeah, run that Saurus down. Run a skink down.
Yeah. And it's already critical. He has to make this pickup with the ogre,
Yeah.
and he's really
If that
almost out.
ball, if the ball bounces into the end zone as well, like on the right hand side, like it's a G. Oh, I should switch this round really. Switch the view. But yeah, if the ball bounces down here, then it's a GFI as well.
Yeah, and he doesn't have much time to hang around either. He's about 5-6 turns from scoring if the ball from when.
Yeah,
he
yeah, that's so true as well. Like it's
Right.
gonna take him 3 turns to get to the halfway line, so it'll be turn 12 by the time he even gets it up there.
So I feel the die might already be cast somewhat.
Okay, the
This
bounce
one.
is okay, so it's no GFI, and he won't be like red dice surfed.
It's not much of a consolation how you getting the ball up the pitch. It's
Yeah,
very difficult. If this ogre gets double marked or something, he's not moving anywhere, and he just doesn't have enough time. You're gonna have to do like a handoff to a snotling and a throw or something like that.
see, I don't know, like I don't know if Khornight's been incredibly unlucky or this is just ogres. Like it's so my brain can't figure it out. I mean, he has been unlucky, or maybe like I don't know. I kind of want to know how Rick's getting on, like just to see if it's the same as this.
I think it's pretty par for the course that he would concede there. I don't think he could have reasonably expected to
Yeah,
stop for a turnover. And he's left in a situation 11v11, having to score.
there we go. There's 11
Preferably
versus
an
10.
Well, he's going to use the Apo now.
Yep. But I mean, at least it's the Apo gone.
Yeah. But yeah, you said it's unlucky, but there's so many things that go wrong, you know. He's had a deep kick and a blitz, but even just one of those things could have
Yeah, cause problems.
All sorts of problems. Yeah.
I mean, there is a world where he's kind of like pushed him down the side though, isn't he? So, I mean, he kind of gets some movement to the right hand side.
Well, you probably mark him from multiple times here, and then and then he has to dodge or
Yeah.
stay where he is.
What you mean, like sort of screen? Or do you? Oh, right. Do you mean
You just put a couple of skinks, assuming you can knock down one of these Noblars,
Noblars?
probably called Snotlings. Then you could get in with all your skinks and just put them all on him and say, "What are you going to do?"
Yeah, it's been sad times for Khornight. A lot of pressure here. A lot of pressure here.
Yeah.
Yeah, anticipating the move right there. I mean, if he gets an armor break, oh, he's just gonna. Is he gonna base with this Saurus? No, because he's not got the
The
knockdown.
pressure's pretty big. Oh, that's the wrong. He needs to keep
Yeah, he
screaming
needs
off.
to stay based, otherwise he's just gonna base with the Saurus. Oh, he followed. Oh right, yeah, because you
Well,
can do it with
it's
the
not that
skink. Yeah, you do it with
you
the
just need to mark with two skinks, and then he can't go anywhere. See if he'd uh push the Snotling backwards to keep this
like
screen in
there.
front of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
carrier,
yeah, yeah. Like so, he should be north of
or
the
forwards.
Saurus. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
he's
thing
not
with
going for it
sidestep. It's
though.
so easy to mess sidestep up. I mean, it's a great skill, but it can also be used incorrectly. Oh, he hasn't gone for the base on the ogre.
No, I don't. I think because what you know, if you mark him twice,
He's just
if
stuck,
the
isn't
ball
he?
stays in the backfield, you're pretty happy. If he just blocks you, that's pretty smacky.
Oh, what? It's got to be re-rolled. It's
But
got to
yeah,
be
you've got to
re-rolled.
reroll it.
Uh,
So miserable.
it is miserable, isn't it? It is literally, that is the best word. I bet he rolled his eyes at that point. I bet he just rolled his eyes, slapped his leg, was just like, come on, game! That was an Artemis moment.
Really, game?
Really, game? At least it wasn't a 1 in 36, otherwise we could have seen GG. Hello, Mr. Schnizzle, how are we doing?
Big up Tom Schneers.
A big up Mr. Tater there. He's one of your friends, isn't he, Mr.
Yeah,
Tater?
he's
Oh,
my loyal subscriber. That's
Skype.
my email.
There's the first Kaz of the game for the Ogres in turn 10. This is not how it was
Woo.
meant to happen, was it? This is not... we should have 6 lizards left on the pitch at this point. It's so easy to watch other streamers play Ogres, and then when it's when it comes to yourself playing it, it happens completely differently.
Yeah, well, so many things can go wrong in anything you do. But yeah, I just wouldn't touch them. Awful. I have to play Rick's Ogres on Monday, so they're a great team. And even the best can lose to them.
It's gripping. Where's he going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he bases this time? It's hard to base. I don't think he
Yeah,
has to really. To be.
if he didn't last time, I don't see
Why he would suddenly change it? Yeah.
because what was good about it last time is you could double base, and then there isn't really a way to get off. If he can knock down the Snotling, we could get the Saurus in front, force his blitz action.
but I'm not a massive fan of that.
No. Slightly running low on time here. This is the first time Hoyleyboy's really had to think about what he's doing.
Yeah, it's impressive he's done so well. I've seen the picture of him. He doesn't have any eyes.
Yeah.
But blind Bloodbowl players seem to do pretty well.
Yep.
We've got 2 we know of, and they're both pretty good.
Pretty good. Not a boneheads. Success. He didn't base this ogre, which gives him the free. Well, I don't know. Do you push the left here, or do you just go for the center? I guess you go for the center. He is getting the removals though, so he's down a skink, he's down a Saurus. He's gonna probably blitz this Saurus in the middle, and then he can double tag both. Push is a bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Better than a 1 in 9. And then we take the 2 squares there. We take the 2 squares there. Or is he? Okay. He's going to go for the full cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, full cage. It's okay. It's looking better, isn't it? It is looking better. And 1 Saurus down. He's going to get some more hits now. So he's going to hit a skink, potentially hit another Saurus. And a dire situation is looking suddenly less dire.
I think Hoyleyboy maybe missed his chance to put a bit more pressure
Yeah,
on.
putting the skink. I liked putting the skinks, like you say, on the ball. Double tagging that ogre. He boneheaded anyway, so.
There's still plenty of opportunities for it to go wrong there.
Yeah, that's it. And I think those
You're a long
two
way from the end lane.
both those boneheads were awful. Because he could, I guess, yeah, the Saurus isn't dodging in there, is he? Right. Oh, there's the foul. It's just a stun. No send off though. Whoops.
Something you should be considering now.
Yeah, Scooter, you can spoil other games. That's absolutely fine. I'll be quite.
Start trying to get ogres out of the game by marking them with stinks.
Yeah.
Making those trades, thinking we're just playing the rest of the game. I'm down a skink, you're down an ogre.
Yeah.
Try to score.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, it might not last.
2-0 for
no.
Crucifer. So, Crucifer's beat Rick already. That's
not looking good for the ogres.
No, it could be all ogre, couldn't it? It could be all ogre. Yeah. No ogre final. And that's the thing as well, if Khornight doesn't win this, then the ogre final is off the cards completely, because they would face each other in the losers bracket. So it does mean that there would be no ogre final.
Also incredibly difficult to I don't know if anyone's won it from getting into the losers bracket for the first or second round, because it's just such a slog.
Yeah.
All those games.
I'd be interested to find out if they had. I don't think the first one, but maybe I wasn't in the Bloodbowl community for the first like 3 or 4 Blitzpits. I think Blitzpit 5 may have been the first one that I saw. So like that part of it is kind of lost on me. But definitely in recent memory, I don't remember it happening. Five turns left, 2-0. Yeah, I mean, there's no coming back from 2-0 down with 5 turns left unless you removed his whole team, and even then you probably need GFIs.
We need to go back and pick wood elves instead of ogres.
Yeah, I think Rick gave a really false representation of how good ogres are in the qualifiers. I think like fundamentally they're not they're just not great, are they? But I mean, Khornight's not out of this yet. This is still hanging in the balance. And I mean, he's put all four Saurus in a spot where they can be based.
Yeah, I mean, certainly ogres aren't as good as Rick's winning like every game
Yeah.
with them. But you look at them and you're like, oh, he scored a one turn or something
Yeah.
to draw, and you're like, well, he didn't really.
Didn't
He
even
drew the
get to
game
play
on a
Bloodbowl.
10% or whatever. But I think there's certainly, with whatever tiering system people have now, where you can get 20 double skills for some reason, they're certainly not the worst team you could pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think people have picked worse teams in this.
Really? That's quite interesting. I can't really remember. Like, I know we got 2 Pro Elves, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but I still think they're better than Ogres. We've got 2 Lizardmen. I think they're better than Ogres. We got 1 Undead, again better than Ogres. I can't really think of the teams that I didn't like. The humans are fine. The Dark Elves are fine. Oh, the High Elves. Are you talking about the High Elves being worse than Ogres, maybe? I don't know.
Well, I think some teams I would pick Rick's Ogres if you had to ask me which team I'd want to play. Or which team I think I could win with.
Yeah.
Rick's Ogres versus a few of these teams.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
choose the Ogres.
A lot of people seem to think that the Ogres against the Lizards are pretty good, so I don't think I've ever played a game of Ogres in my life, to be honest, so...
It's usually the case, but when all the Saurus hit your Snotlings with block, that's pretty annoying. Because usually you can, when you're stunty, these teams that don't have block, you can really annoy them, and you don't get knocked down that much necessarily.
This is
So
where the frenzy could come into play to actually chain push these Sauruses off the ball. I mean, he's got to commit 1,000 players to do it, but it actually might be useful. Because, like you say, you double tag him. How do you remove him? And the only way that I can see him doing that is with frenzy. So I think he needs to base the frenzy ogre here.
Yeah, I think there's other ways. You could try and hand off to one of the Snotlings,
Hand off,
maybe.
yeah.
Too early. You could maybe just try and clear out. You've still got 4 turns.
I mean, what? It's a 4+ dodge? No, is it 4+ dodge?
Yeah, it's 4 foot.
That's only if you get the power though. Okay.
Stay put, you can clear them out. But then that's somewhat. You can try and put you in the same situation again. And probably succeed.
It's a tough turn to figure out in a minute, I think. Yeah, maybe you do just stay put, yeah.
Actually, if you clear them out, then you can't really remark you. So you can get an ogre either side and just push these 2 Saurus away. You should be able to get some go forward.
See you later, Mr. Crogsar.
It's a pretty nice care.
That's a huge, yeah. And especially if... Oh, Dio lost 1-0. Wow. Was it Kenry Pro Elves? So that's Bright. Bright beat Dio 1-0. That was Hypnogaze Pro Elves. What did you think of Hypnogaze Pro Elves? Eldril.
Yeah, people have tried Eldril a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Always fully convinced it can definitely do something.
Bright,
particularly against Henry.
yeah, Bright came through qualifiers with Eldril. Pro Elves, so he kept the same team.
Nice. Good English lad, as I can see on this player card.
Yeah, Bright is Russian, isn't he? I think
good
Bright,
British name, Bright. From Brighton, obviously.
from Brighton, yeah, top lad from Brighton. Yeah, I didn't realise Bright was Russian until this Blitzpit.
Wow.
What are you doing with your hair, Seany? Are you going full what's it? Full like Rick Reckless.
Well, I haven't done anything with it yet.
I
It's
mean,
just
like, is
growing
it the
longer.
plan to go full Rick Reckless?
There isn't really a plan.
Yeah,
Just shop for
just waiting
no.
for the barbers to open, right?
Well, they're open. I was like, well, I bothered to go get it cut.
Yeah, my barber's opened and I haven't bothered. I'm just gonna shave it at some point. Hello, Gruff. How's it going, mate? It's Khornight probably had one of the roughest first halves I've seen. He's not out of it yet, but I mean, there is a way here where he breaks through. There
She moved
is
out
a way.
Elizabeth Town, which has helped him not just be game over.
Oh, the 1 in 9 instant reroll into the POW. Okay, now there's less of a way that he breaks through.
Yeah, I like that decision a lot. Trying to win the game in normal time instead of.
Oh, there's the 1 in 9.
But even with that, it's sufficiently marked up that it's going to be difficult. He's going to have to take a risk to move forward. He doesn't have a Nobler behind him to hand off, so it's not so easy to do.
What do you reckon on sure hand? I guess block is just better than break tackle. Yeah, I guess. I was going to say something stupid. I stopped myself.
It's good that you've managed to do that.
Yeah, not always, Shawnee. Not always. One of my many failings in life. Oh, there's a boneheads. That is not what you want.
I don't. I'd just say something stupid. If nothing else, it'd be funny. 3+1 is 6 and everything.
Yep, champ life. So are we seeing a 4+ dodge here? Are we? No, he has to just hold on to it, surely.
Can't believe
No.
he didn't surf that guy.
No. Didn't even get to play Blood Bowl. No.
Joke of the game.
Oh no. Didn't even get to play Blood Bowl. I want to see the bonehead rolls on this because it feels higher than normal. It definitely feels higher than average.
It doesn't have to be. It didn't have to be.
Yeah.
2 on turn
Yeah, you're right.
14,
You're right. I mean,
2
he
on
was
turn 5.
even if he didn't bonehead that turn, he was still in a little bit of trouble. Now he's obviously in a lot more trouble, but he was in trouble anyway.
Well, also, like, if you just roll the regular amount of boneheads, you're in big shit. And some of them are going to be critical. He has put the Noblar behind, which is good.
Yes.
Shout.
Champ strats.
He can hand off, he can then maybe throw the Noblar or just try and potato away.
Tater, Mr. Tater time. We're gonna be slightly behind, I think. So Brighton Dio has ended already, which is pretty quick. What time are we on? We are on 8. Okay, so we've been going for an hour. So that one's flown by, that game.
Yeah. I don't have many. Don't know if I'm that good at predicting, but I wouldn't have predicted this would be the longest game.
No, no. It looks like it's
There's
not
usually-
going to overtime at the moment, but it's not.
There's usually someone going to overtime, so.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, overtime is pretty common in Blitzpit, I think. So, I think it's more common than not. Does anyone know how Triffic is getting on? Just quietly. Triffic's gonna go out round 2, isn't he? He's just like double loss.
Is
Out.
1-0 up.
Is he 1-0 up?
The Onlord has a 2-turn in the rain with Orcs.
So who is
So-
it? Diom Lord. Yeah, Diom Lord in the Orcs. Yeah. That's not a
So
great
he's looking
2-turn. That's
pretty
not a
good.
great. There's
No.
like.
He's got a goblin, but
Oh yeah. What's that? What, he's got a mascot, has he, Shawnee? He's got a mascot.
he's put the goblin on instead of his black orc, so
That's yeah.
huge 2-turn buff there for the orcs.
Yeah. Well, he's got movement 5, isn't he? A goblin. Is it movement 6? It's I don't even know. That's terrible, isn't it? Is a goblin movement 5 or movement 6?
Imagine he's probably going to be the next big thing in Bloodbowl.
Cheeky. I'm still waiting for it though. I'm still waiting to be the next big thing in Blood Bowl. Yeah, it's gonna happen, Shawnee. It's gonna happen.
We're all waiting. I want to see it.
Yeah. Well, I was actually the next big thing in Blood Bowl, but then the server ate it, and unfortunately, there's no way of getting it back. So that ship has sailed, unfortunately. That's a nice armor break.
Yeah. Big.
That's a very nice armor break. An armor break here is also very nice. Oh!
Ooh.
Hexes, come on! No! Oh! I mean, that could have been the best thing that happened to Khornight, because if he rolled a hex there, he could have blamed the dice. He would have been completely confirmed diced in this one, so no need for excuses.
Well, he's in a pretty good spot here. If
He
this
is.
ogre decides to move.
Yeah, he's got a 1 in 6 chance of being in a good spot.
Oh, he's done it. He's moved. Unbelievable.
Is he even in range? He's got no rerolls.
He needs
1,
to be
2,
advised.
3,
He
4,
needs-
5.
He's 2-2 bucket next turn.
Yeah, which without a reroll.
Not guaranteed.
It's pretty goddamn scary. I mean, he could, like, Hoyleyboy could just red dice try and push him back, but
Yeah, it's not bad shot. He has got what is left of the lizard team under good control.
yep. So I think it might just literally be dodge it all the way round and just try and red dice surf him back. But
Yeah,
I mean, this Snotling is in range though, isn't it? So it gives him a 2+, 3+ instead of a 2+2+, which isn't, well. I mean, obviously he's got to roll some blocks first as well, but so maybe the push.
You could put the Nobbler in the end zone, maybe. Hope he catches it.
Maybe you just base. Maybe you just base. You could double base with Skinks here.
Yeah, one would have to be on the sideline. I think you can push him off, but it's small rolls. I think he only need 4 dodges.
I mean,
like that.
did he just stand that Saurus up, or was that Saurus already stood up? He's already stood up. I mean, he could have just based the oak. Oh, I guess he gets punched. But it's more, like you say, it's more dice rolls, isn't it? It's...
Yeah, I'd just dodge these skins and try and double mark them. I don't see how else you're affecting it. I think you gamble that the skink might die for the chance that you're going to stop him scoring here.
Yeah, I at this point, like, it looks odds on to stop the score, right?
I think that's the wrong square, because now this guy has a tougher time. You'd like... Well, I guess there is okay. I would have preferred to dodge the second skink to where the first skink currently is, and then put the other one on the sideline.
No guard.
Because he has a chain push here to push first. Well, it's not
Yeah,
easy.
he needs assists though. That's the thing. Well, he's burnt the one on the right ogre. He's burnt the one on the right ogre there. So I don't know what the plan was with that guy. Are we gonna see? Ah, maybe he was gonna put him there and then frenzy chain. No, maybe not. Not sure. Okay, well that's that idea out the window. Yep, so I think we're going to see this Snotling run rounds. Give him the chain push. Oh no. Yeah.
And it's the Blitzpit ball carrier, which I'm not a big fan of.
Well, it gives him an extra
old
GFI,
rolls.
doesn't it, if it's a 1 in 9.
Even if it just doesn't knock him over, he needs more rolls.
And he's kind of blocked. Like, if it's pushes, he's blocked the square with the Snotling that he'd need to go through.
Yeah. And we're going to come behind the skink on the right hand side with 2 dodges.
Oh, he's going to put... Oh, that's... He wanted... Oh, okay, so no, there's still a chain
It's
push
a
here.
5+ dodge!
No, it's a chain push. He's got the Snotling
He
chain
just
push.
did a 5+ dodge!
Oh, did he? Oh my
Yeah.
god, he did. Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, he did.
The absolute mad.
He's gonna run out of time.
He's still... Oh my... No, don't!
Yeah, now he's got a 6+ dodge. Jesus. GG. GG. Oh,
Guys,
diced.
it was not easier than we made it look. You have to.
I mean, if he's gonna do the 5+ dodge, you just do the 5+ dodge with the ball carrier, right? It's you blitz through and then just dodge him out, right? I don't know actually.
It was unnecessarily difficult.
He could have just blitzed with the ball carrier, and then done a 4+ dodge, right?
Yeah,
And then
I mean he could have knocked one skink away.
there's no
hit Blitz
replay.
the other one.
I think the server ate this game. There's no replay.
Well, okay, it doesn't count for our.
Yeah, we're gonna have to replay that one, guys. Sorry. Let's have a quick look at these boneheads as well. 17, so 77%. That's what is it? It should be 83%, is it? Boneheads. So.
But the thing is, you don't need that many boneheads. You just need 2 on a turn where you need no boneheads.
Yeah, like they're. Yeah, exactly. It's how relevant the bonehead is to that particular play. GFIs were amazing.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye, YouTube. We have got Khornight going into the losers bracket. Of course, Khornight is not out of the competition. He's going into the losers bracket. We got Hoyleyboy proceeding forwards. Hoyleyboy, there is a potential mirror matchup there for lizards, which I really hope we don't get. No disrespect, but I'm gonna end the YouTube video there. So thank you for tuning in. And have a wonderful one.